Who was Ernst Weber? Born in 1795 in Wittenberg, Germany, died in 1878 in Leipzig, Germany. Profession: physiologist and psychologist, known for founding Psychophysics and formulating Weber's law. Ernst Weber was one of the first scientists to apply experimental methods to human sensation, helping to establish psychology as a quantitative, empirical science. Major contributions and works. Weber's law from 1834 stands as his most famous contribution. What it states, the just noticeable difference, JND, between two stimuli is proportional to the magnitude of the original stimulus. Example: if you're holding a 100-gram weight, you might notice a difference when it increases to 105 grams, a 5-gram difference. But if you're holding a 1,000-gram weight, you might not notice a change until it's 1,050 grams. A larger difference is needed for you to perceive it. This proportionality is called the Weber fraction, usually denoted as dii equals k, where di is the just noticeable difference, I is the initial stimulus intensity, and k is a constant that depends on the type of stimulus. Importance. This was the first quantitative law in psychology. It linked physical reality, stimuli, to subjective experience, sensation. It formed the basis of psychophysics, which was later expanded by Gustav Fechner. Research on touch and sensory perception. Weber conducted pioneering experiments on how we sense touch and pressure. 2-point threshold. He developed a method to determine how far apart 2 points need to be for a person to feel them as distinct stimuli. This threshold varies across the body. For example, the tongue and fingertips are very sensitive while the back is not. This work helped define the spatial resolution of touch, which is still relevant in neuroscience and medicine today. Weight discrimination. He experimented with people's ability to perceive small changes in weight, leading directly to Weber's law. Foundations of psychophysics. Weber's work laid the groundwork for the field of psychophysics, later formalized by Gustav Fechner, who built on Weber's ideas to create the Weber-Fechner law. Psychophysics explores how physical stimuli like light, sound, and pressure relate to psychological experiences such as brightness, loudness, and heaviness. Key publications. De Tactu, or On Touch, published in 1834, is his most influential paper introducing Weber's law. Collaborations with his brother Wilhelm Weber, who was a physicist, helped Ernst apply physics concepts to biology and sensation. Summary of key concepts. Just noticeable difference, JND, the smallest detectable difference between two stimuli. Weber's law, the ratio of the JND to the original stimulus is constant. 2-point threshold, the smallest distance at which 2 points of contact can be felt separately. Empirical sensory testing used rigorous, repeatable methods to test human senses, a precursor to modern experimental psychology. Legacy, considered one of the founders of experimental psychology. His quantitative approach influenced Fechner, Wundt, and eventually modern cognitive psychology. His concepts are still taught today in psychology, neuroscience, and human factors engineering.